Hello YouTube, and welcome to episode 42 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Yeah, now I've figured out what the problem is. I close the door, nothing happens. We open the door, still nothing fun happens. Anyway, I've updated the mod. I have, what is it called, constructed all the configuration files. I've tried a little thing, let's just look there, and then I remembered a stupid thing, so what about we just do it? You say, I've claimed this area here, that is, it's mine, and the block in there, it is theoretically registered as a player in order for it to build things, and I don't know why exactly that block does it, but it also doesn't really matter. So what we have to do, we have to accept that block has to build in my area. So goes under teams. Then you go under soldier, of course, because it's my team right now. Then we go in and say allow all fake players. So now we give permission for fake players to be allowed. Then it says here, what is it called? We can add a fake ID number. Then we say add, then we go here, and then we write an F, accept. Then we press over here in the corner, then accept again, then fake players are okay. IF is fine. Press accept again, boom, done, out again, and then it should just work. Look, no magic. I don't know if it can figure out how to build several at once, but we'll find out. It waits to build one before there's one. The block, but anyways, it works, and we get our lovely stars when it dies, so it works. A bit of star. What we just have to do is we have to speed this up just in case. It should remove things. It doesn't. But that's because it's piss slow for sure. So let's just speed it up there with some speed cards. So speed cards in you just to speed things up. That also applies to the one up here, and then we better do it in them here in case it becomes necessary. So it works. We now have infinite lovely stars. Don't you just love it when things just work? And the worst thing is, I knew there was something I had forgotten or something like that. I just couldn't figure out what it was, but let's just let the guy out there work and slaughter some of them so it can kind of be fixed. And then let's just take a look what we're going to do this episode. Okay, we have a problem with power, so it's we need to get fixed, and we can choose to use stars. I just want to check how fast we get them compared to how fast we possibly burn them off. It seems like it goes relatively fast. It's not power we can rely on forever, but that's fine. So what we do, we just take out some of these stars, and then we just find the one that burns stars. It was somewhere, it's there, then we just build, I don't know, we already have that. So let's make 8 if I may. I'm probably not allowed to do that because we are missing them there. It should be building it again. We'll wait a little longer, just need one more. Come on, there we are. Okay, then we'll go right in and pull it down here because it burned me the last time I played with it. I don't really think it's that funny, but as you can see, we have Oren Brickstrom. So what I just do, I just move the power down here in the corner, and then we do it. We actually do it downstairs. I think it comes from above. Shouldn't we just do it on the roof, really? Then it shouldn't be a problem for me. So let's get it started on the roof, Ivan. So then we'll get some, something like stars. We need to build some up before we start, so I can find out if we can keep up with the production or if 8 is a bit too much. This cable should be able to transfer enough because I see it's empty up here, which means we aren't making enough, oddly enough. So I'm thinking it's something right here, and we're setting our 8 generators up. I'll need 8 inputs. Theoretically, we need 8 of them here. And then we must put a cable across it, and I just have to figure out where we get that cable from. So all of these have to be set to nether stars. I'm not really bothered how fast it goes. This isn't important. Ouch, I wasn't supposed to put it in the machine. We just have to stand here and die a little bit, then we'll know if they work. Let's just put them all to work for fun. At least some, just to see how much power we can actually get from it. We can get all of them working except one. And what does this cable say over here? It says, or a part in electricity. What does this box say down here? It says charging. So it means we have enough power, if nothing else. We have an input of 30 right now, it's okay. It's empty, they're making pieces. Let's just get the cable up here. I'm thinking, where do we pull it from? I could go down here, then take this, then go in there. So let's take a look here. This one we only spend 8 on. It goes that way, so theoretically we can use it there. Because we don't all spend on that. We all spend on that one though. Then we have to take the white one that's there and run it on. I would actually like to get it. It doesn't really matter. We can pick it up where it comes up. The problem is, it's best if it's over there. Okay, we're doing this. It's not exactly what I would have hoped for. I'm going to have to do, but we're just doing it. So it's going to be like this instead. So, just to make sure there aren't 10,000 monsters, we'll go upstairs again after I've just produced some more of these fucking white cables. So, recipe on it, give me a stack. I also need to learn how to get out of the doors. I've forgotten how to do it. Start right up here, then go over here, and then we'll go there like that. Then temporarily we will destroy this. Here in connector it should ideally use 8, and we should ideally still have plenty. What can you say? There's space left in the cable down here. It currently uses 16, so that's fine, it works. So now that machine up there should just devour all our nether stars at this point, because funny enough it stocks them up, so we need many times 64 nether stars before we have to stop our production of them out there. The most important thing was I now have a lot of power, so I don't have to worry about running out. It may not be the best power source, man, but it's an option if nothing else. I'm more interested in how much of this I use quite a lot, so of course we need to fix that too. So how do we fix it? Of course we go in here and we'll find the one that burns it off. Okay, shut up. Go away, beautiful. Was it the one who did it? No, it wasn't that one either. Was it that? No, that one. It was this. 8 of them, that is 7 because we already have one. Then we go straight down and see if I actually have enough space. Doubt if I do because I actually don't know how many seats are left on the cable. This says 22. So 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It should just be possible. No, it can't because we use 2, of course. 1 for items in, 1 for shoving out, so it theoretically has to go somewhere else. We just start by making sure that we don't have at least a place we can burn when the burners are set up. Then we fix the problem of not getting enough from that chest, which then has to be burned. Then one thing at a time. We need 16 unemployed. That is, this one has 1 too few, so we go in here and then we find a new cable, and we do that by just jumping into this one thinking. Just do it. I just find some food, so where is there any food? It is there. Oh, how I missed that helmet that makes me not have to eat. Oh well, where do we put you up? You have so nice. Dirt blocks everywhere and fucking Enderman, man. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on. And there we have some out. So out. Then we just use cables because yes, why not? And we then put it on. It has to stay there, I think. Yes, we'll just run it up so I can go under it like that. Then we're going to connect all of this. I think the easiest way to actually do it is to go and take the green cables here and put down here, and then a green cable goes out here, over here, up here, and then the only thing that shouldn't be green is the top. It has to be this, boom. And then we'll do the same here. Just remove it. Here first, and then we use the yes, it must be the blue cables. Then blue, connect, like that. Rest. I use 16 in total, then I know everything. Then we just have to go up and get a bucket with that slush in it, and then we have to find out what it is that produces the most slush. So it's this Lillage slush sask. So it has to use it. It has to use it. This one has to use it. We just go out of there, and then we'll see what we can do about these things here. Because again, this is what's going to give us our soul sand, among other things. So, but we probably don't have very much of it anymore in the system. Hey, very important little detail I just forgot. I know how slowly this crap flows, so not the machine I was supposed to get a hold of, everyone together. Get some speed cards, and then I think we're there, like that. Okay, let's go up and find out where this sludge actually comes from, because I know the farm produces it, but that doesn't mean it's the only thing that can make it for me. So, and of course we don't have any of it, that's obvious. I have this bucket here. The problem is I can't put anything else in. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, we can use it for burning. Yay, the gatherer makes it. I was totally aware of that, but how does it do it? Does every gatherer just do it? Then it's irrelevant. Then the question is how much crap it sheds. Then I just need it to shed as much as possible. If I just go out here once, because it might be that we need to build some more fields. I mean, if that's what it takes. Could of course also just speed up the fields like crazy, so lots of it in this one. But why doesn't it come to an end? I actually know why it doesn't end. What about you? You have plenty of it here too. I figured we would probably constantly run into that problem. Now I just need to find a solution. It's because the one over there can't see it and the system doesn't know it can put it in there. Is there any other way I can do it? It's a top priority over there. I have a way I can fix it, but I held on to a little hope that I could avoid having to do it, but now we do. Anyway, where am I? Item chemist fluid there. 5 types of fluid. Yes, yes, fast over bum. Problem solved. The issue is it's also receiving. All the rest, now I'm interested in whether it could actually figure out how to stuff it over here. Now it can't. I didn't expect it to be able to do that anyway. Well, I've put the cards in just in case. So now the smallest one can see it and empty it out just in case. The problem is that right now it will smash. It's filled up with water, and it does that because we don't use our water. So essentially what we need to have done is I need to find another thing I can use a lot of water on. And what can we use a lot of water on? What uses a lot of water? What can we turn water into? Shouldn't we start with that? Oxygen, yes, no, indifferent, no, something that can. An unbelievable amount of water, very, very fast, which also makes sense for me to cram into. Wow, that's it. It's definitely not, man, liquid concrete, immersion engineering. So can we make a liquid concrete? We don't want to, and turned into steam. Mechanism, then 1-to-1 for steam. What do we use steam for? We can change a lot of things with steam in a chemist. Thing, is it worth it to change it? Well, I don't really feel it's important to change these things. That is, I don't see it. Can we make power out of it? Liquid steam or steam what? Okay, liquid steam, what do we use it for? I can burn it now. We're getting to the point where I can use it for anything. Back to steam, 20 RF. I don't even want to spend time on that. It'll be more difficult for me to make the steam than to actually use it for something. We can do it, we can... Yes, I can't really use it for anything either. No, I can make it for a water vaporizer. I don't really know what we can use it for. I forgot, it doesn't matter. Oxygen and water combined with the one that becomes what can be completely unimportant, more unimportant, and more unimportant. No. Also no. We can make it for pressure if we have to make it. No. More, no. We can wash more stones, gas tiers. No, we can use a lot of potions. Of course, we can use potions from now until next year and hope to get some fun out of it. We could also make a freezer and freeze a lot of ice cream, so we always have it. I could also gather my powder again if I ever wanted to. I don't see a use for that either. It might be insignificant. Okay, so water is out of the question. What I'm doing right now is we simply don't use much water. So how about I just stop water production? I think we just stop it from making water now, so at least I won't get any more. Okay, so maybe I'm using some of it now, most likely not. What was it I was gonna do here? I hear lots of wolves. They're doing well out there. Okay. I need to think about it here. We'll most likely have to do more of this because I actually don't think we have enough of it. I'll go straight down and look again because now they've just been allowed to fill up there. It's not that nothing has come in. The question is whether they can keep up. I know I need power for them. I'll take that in a minute. So it's on purpose. I haven't put on power, so I just need to get them all to be refilled. Because I need to be sure we're doing enough of this, or if we're going to make more farms. Because I don't know how fast they're burning it off. I have a little feeling I need more farms. Well, we could of course speed up the farm by giving them lots of stuff out there, but I don't need to use all that crap. Well, I already have 11k carrots. I don't know what I am, but I don't really feel like I need more farm right now. It's wood, lots of useless glop, whatever it is. There's actually a lot of that switch which I just collected because I have no idea what all these things are, but what can you do? Exciting. So wherever you came from, you can be turned into a ridiculous number of them here. Good to know. What can you turn us into? Slime balls, these slime balls. I have no idea where we get them from. But I assume it's for some mob drops somewhere. What's the recipe for them used? Where do you come from? Something I have no idea where it comes from. I don't know more of it for anything either. What do I need you for? Cool, I can make color out of it. I actually need that. Oh, string, I needed you some time ago. What am I going to use you for now? Not a thing. I'm trying to figure out if there's any reason we should make another farm. But for me to want to spend time making another farm, I need to find something I can use everything we produce for. I can find something I can use everything we make for out on the farm to the first end. So what would be the reason to make a farm here? Right now I don't see why I should make a farm anymore. There was a time when you could get that super cool magic mod, as I would call it, where you could make what can you say, flowers that could cast spells, or I thought it was a super cool mod because it was different, and I missed that mod. Let's just put it that way. And I don't know if it still exists, but you could grow years, and I thought that was super cool. Okay, enough about that, you know? I'm thinking we're making armor, so let's start looking at what we can do with armor. There's that goblin thing here. I think that's what we're going with. And before I could make it, I had to use nether stars, and that's why I didn't make anything here before. So we can make this bow here. The question is just if it's the best bow. Shall we see sometime here? Is this the best armor we can make? I actually think so. It requires us to do some of this. And look, now I'm well aware that I have enough of this crap. Now it can be done. And now while I just remember it, we might as well do something else. Otherwise I completely forget I have it down here. I have a little feeling that this one down here is getting full or has run out of power. One of both. It's at least well filled, and there's plenty of redstone, nickel, lapis, blah blah blah. That's what I wanted. We might as well take those up with us. Yes, we can. It's also good carrying diamond. Yes, why not? Well, it's not that I'm going to lack resources at the moment. Oops. Ran out of power. Super. I'll put something more in at another time. I just thought I'd pick it up to use a sash because it's definitely something we'll use to make new armor with. And then we need to enchant it, which I also just need to figure out how we do it. Because of course we also need to enchant our equipment. Of course we're making some Umba Pumba equipment. So now we're going to put it in, change rings, change this crap, demand we have them here, demand we have it there, and demand we go. Until we finish making an armor down there, let's start by making them here with something else. But right now we can't make them, because we're out of stars, which the ones who hurried to devour because they consume all the stars. It's quite alright. I have a feeling that at some point they will be filled up there. I actually believe that our star supply here can keep up. But let's just go up and check for a look here, because it was the idea of doing all this can keep up. If I just... It's sure that I can... It doesn't look like it'll be a problem, especially as they get filled up with power. So this cable is full, they generate more power than we use, and it seems like it pauses a bit, so it doesn't use it. So that's very good. So these just need to be filled up with stars, and then we're set. So there's only the problem with, of course, what can you say? I'm going to be missing that shittiest sand out there, which I'm kind of hoping to get done down here. But we can just go down and see if it's gradually filled them up here with sloppy stuff. What the fuck is going on? For these Innomans, they are everywhere, man. Okay, one that's drunk, one that's drunk, one that's drunk, it's half, it's full, it's a quarter. So by being there, just go straight up and sleep again. So that field that gets going, it can be good. We have to make one more field for 5 men. It's just so foolish to make extra fields to plant nothing. We can plant a lot of new trees. That could probably be a lot of fun. Hey, that could actually be fun. Can it really do that? Can you really? Hive. Hey, it wasn't you I wanted to get hold of. It was you. Can we actually get some blocks somewhere called soul sand? Can you pull something like that up? No. How the heck can you? Right. I didn't expect that either. But yes, a lot of us back to that. Soul sand is gone. I actually don't think we have any more. Yes, there. Okay, is there any other way to get it? I can make such a hocus pocus thing. I don't. Next. 0 soul soil. Is that something we have? That's it. I could put one up like that. Now we can make some nice torches. We can go into Master Crusher over here, and then we can add soul soil. Then we get some extra sand, so I won't run out right now. I wasn't supposed to put you in there. I was supposed to put you in there. And while I have there up speed cards, capital stuff like that, before the other ways we can do that soul stuff, because I don't feel like making 10,000 marks. I simply don't want to. Okay, those were the ones we could crush. This one is the one we make to get that shask. This one does that. It doesn't make a spoon, and that helps peace. Because now we have to get into rituals and such stuff. I don't want that. Anyway, I'll figure out in the next episode what we're going to do, among other things, because right now there's a lot of waiting. I have to wait for them to fill with stars, so we get some new ones from out here. Blah, blah, blah. And I can see one thing I've run out of, which I just go out and turn on, so that was really smart. So what about I just let the game sit for a little bit here. So we just get the things I need, and then we'll watch the next episode. So see you on YouTube. Goodbye.